What's happening with it? I had on myself on mute. Where's all Mike at? Mike, where you at? Do your job. Bam! Look at Mike right there. That's what he does, people. That's what he does. And don't be DMing me trying to hook up with Mike either. Mike is single, and he's got a job to do, people. He's got the like button. What's up with it? So I had to reschedule this one. Hey, Amanda. I rescheduled it. Shandy is in the house. What's happening? Shandia Ellison. Good supporter. I bet you, I know you're following this one, Shandia, being that we met at the old Gabby case. Talking a little bit of Gabby tonight. A little bit of everything, man. I'm going to kind of reflect back on that. Because, you know, with this case, it's crazy. A lot of craziness with this one. But, you know, it's really not that crazy. At some point, it's not that crazy. You know, I could show you. And I'm actually working on something. Shout out to Jory. She's been up on the panel a couple times when we've made the calls to the California Truckee mobile mechanics, those guys. She's been up here a few times. Shout out to Damaged Goods. Don't see her yet. Sure, she's in here. Wifey. I will say that we're working on something. I'm not going to talk about it too much tonight, but I'm going to give you the beginning of it, I guess. Just to pick your brains, and really, it's weird. I'm going to show you how weird this gets. It gets weird. It really gets weird. What's up, Penelope? Good evening. Linda's life blog. What's happening? At least I can make it. Tell Doug I said, what's up? What's up, Debs? Amanda, you doing all right? All right, so Nikki Two Poles. Hi, white boy chat. Hope all is well. Yo, white boy. It's Dong Shula. Oh, what's up? What's happening, bro? Locked out of the other account. A lot of people say that. What's up, man? Long-time supporter, bro. Shout out to you. Wait, what's your name? Dr. Lecter. All right. Thanks, bro. You've been a long-time supporter. It's good to see you, man. That is Dong Shula, man. He has been rocking with the channel a long time. Just brought a smile to my face. What's up, Skunk? All right, look, so we got Kylie case, man. Kiely Rodni. A little bit of information this week. I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, but you have I'm gonna get into something deep tonight, right? But I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you've seen it. By the time I talk about the Kylie stuff, you know, a lot of channels they don't work. They do this full time, so you probably already seen all the stuff. But what's up, Mini Trout, Doctor Skunk? What's happening with you? It was good to see you in old Doug's chat the other night. Doug Laugh from Northport. Shout out to him. Was hopped in there, saw Skunk, saw a lot of y'all in there, and you know, update on that real fast is I believe I got to talk to Noelle, but I believe that we have something scheduled for that. I don't want to say it. I still don't even see her in the chat. I know she's out front. She's hitting and missing with it, but she's listening. All right. So look, with the Kylie case, there's the Jagger conflicted story. And I'm going to use a source of information from a very honest YouTuber, and that would be Miss Harmony. Haven't spoke about her in a while. She is a friend of the channel. Good lady. We support Miss Harmony. I like Miss Harmony. She's good people. But what she said is, let me try to find this post. Here we go. So let me show you this before I give you the rest of it. Is it on the screen? We're on the screen. Oh, listen, man, my internet's been choppy all day, y'all. So let me know in the chat. Just chilling and watching some football. I hear you out, Skunk. What's up, Camo? So what this says right here is, let me go back over it. So this guy This come from Miss Harmony. She's a truthful content creator. I like Miss Harmony. It says at the bottom here, at the bottom underneath that emoji, on Wednesday, Kylie's boyfriend Jagger Westfall told Fox 46 that he attended the same party as Kylie, which was intended to be a senior farewell party. Jagger said he told Kylie to be safe before they parted for the night. However, here Jagger told Fox News that he was at the party where Kiely Rodni was, then switched up his story and said he was with his dad all night. Okay. Now, a few lives back, when we're talking about this case, we were making all the calls. We were talking about a lot of different Nates. Let me show you a quick video that'll clear it all up. You guys remember that? Where's it at? Hold on, give me a second here. Is this it? Here we go. Good, right here. All right, let me do this real fast. Hold on. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is show you guys the difference between the Nates. Remember, you guys remember that? What's up, Natasha? Hey, I'm gonna have you up. I'm gonna have you up. Maybe at the end of this one, but definitely I'm gonna have you up tell that story. Reese, what's happening? So we were talking about these Nates, right? You know, there's all these Nates in this case. There's a creator here that did a very quick, simple, fast way to understand the difference. Let's get into it.
Real fast, let's try to get to the bottom of the four Nates. The first two photos that you see is Nate Hurst, and that is Sammy's friend. The second Nate is Nate Hambrecht, and that is one Kylie allegedly dated for 2 months, but then they broke up. The third one is Nate Tetzlaff, and that is Jagger's friend. And then finally, the fourth Nate is Nate C., and this is the guy that was arrested. Personally, I believe it's really sad that there's so many rumors going around YouTube and social media that Kylie would have even thought to date this scumbag in the last picture.
I have myself on mute. Carrie Moody is the name of that creator. You all want me to play that back, or do we all get it? Remember the other night, this Nate, I was calling one fentanyl Nate, this and that. That's an easy, quick breakdown. I'll get it to you when if you see damage in the chat, she'll post it. Or if you go back to the chat, whatever chat it was, where people were calling in, that call-in number, that's the one. So there's a difference between the Nates, right? So we got the Jagger shenanigan story, and we got the Nate clear up. The wifey was just telling me before I started this live that there's a lot of stuff with Sammy as well. Sammy, there was, I wish she was here. Something about there's a theory where with the window open, this and that. There was a theory that, where's she at? Babe, here, I want you to tell that real fast. This is for you. And we have somebody that needs the phone number if you get a second. But hit the link, and I would like you to explain what you were telling me before I started this, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. About Sammy, the sister, she's wet. If you can get that one out. And then I'm going to go into something real deep, people, real deep. I'm just bringing you up. A lot of you may know this. A lot of you may not know this. I don't know what channels you watch, what information you do know or you don't. So I'm just kind of doing this before I get into something that's I can tell you guys, and not only tell you, but you could follow back and remember, and you could match up and be like, whoa, it's getting freaky. So just chill. What? I have the phone. I'm using it. No. So I dropped the link. Okay. Natasha needs the phone number, the 786 one. You just drop it in chat. And then I dropped the link for you to talk about the Sammy, sister, and wet from water thing. Oh, she's using it. Gotcha. Was she clicking it? Okay, she's not going to click it. She's going to walk over here and tell y'all. And then we're going to be caught up. Then I'm going to talk about the feds and a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. And I can not only bring you to each case to remember a time and slot, but I'm going to remind you of something that you probably lived right with me. And you can then, you'll see where I'm going with this, but it gets freaky, people. And it could even be, once I can get you on that and you can understand it, then it could even be another reason behind why the cover up. I'm gonna get it. Wifey's holding up the show. Where's she at? I'll click it. Be patient. You coming in here to tell it, or you gotta click the link? Ronnie lives in Lost and Found Lodge with an old article titled Lost and Found about the lodge, and Kylie is literally lost and found. Made for TV. Been seeing a lot of movie things. I don't know what those comments are. I mean, obviously, it's what it is. Look, they have a Petito movie out. I mean, it's almost sick what Lifetime did. These people didn't even give the family enough time to handle it. They lost their daughter, okay, and now they're in court with some lawsuit type stuff, and they got a movie popping out. It's like, damn, Lifetime, and the actors. I don't even want to talk about that, but yeah, I believe the movie narrative. All right, well, just come on in the room and say it. Be faster. Yeah, it's on Lifetime. Crisis actors for sure. So wait a minute. While we're waiting for her, she should just come on in here and say it. So this whole movie thing that people keep commenting, is that like legitimately, like, there's no way they're starting it now, are they? My Wrench, what's happening? I watched 48 Hours last night about the case, and it brought up a new lawsuit. Reese, which one are we talking about? What case? All right, babe, just come in the room. What's up, Cheek Buster? All right, I'm waiting for Noelle here to do this because I want to start talking and I want to start concentrating. Let me go get her. Babe, just come in the room. All right, we got it going. Let's see. Where's she at? Did she click it? $48 Hours, I think she was talking about. Breaking Fetters, what's happening? Much fucking love. White boy. I appreciate you, brother. Drop your link, man, if you have it. All right, here goes, babe. This is gonna be the last of me catching you guys up with whatever happened this week. Drop your link, if you have it. If you have it. All right. Here goes, babe. With the last of you. Turn your YouTube on. Drop your link. Turn your YouTube off.
It's not on.
Just come in the room. Just come in the room and say the piece.
Better?
No, it's echoing. Just come in the room and say it.
It's not echoing anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, is it echoing or no?
Good to go. Go ahead.
All right. So, there's rumors that apparently back, everybody that's seen the video has seen that there were a few windows busted open, but the back passenger side, driver's side window was 3/4 of the way down. Everybody saw it. It's very easy to see when they pull the car up. And there are speculations I've seen in many places that Sammy had been in the car with her, and when she had called her sister to come pick her up in the middle of the night, she was soaking wet and had to go home and change her clothes. I do not know if that is true or false. I cannot confirm or deny it. All I do know is that that is a big part of the conspiracy and what everybody thinks is going on. Also,
this is the sister, right?
If the window was open, why was Kylie unable to get out of it? Because clearly she wasn't seatbelted in, because they found her. She was in the back of the vehicle, which you can see. You can see that in the video from Adventures Without Purpose or With Purpose. When they pull the car up, you can see her body floating in the back of the window. The back of the car, that window. So why was she unable to get out of the driver's side back window, since it was 3/4 of the way down, if she was alive? That is why I told you that I thought that. That is why I told you I thought it was possible she could have been under the influence. What's up, VA?
What up, VA?
Of
All
like,
right. So
I
didn't say it wrong. If it's new or old, regardless, it hasn't been talked about on this channel. So I wanted it to be talked about and said before I go where I'm going with it. I love you. I appreciate you.
Wait, you kicking me off? All right. I love you too. Love everybody. Bye-bye. Doses. Get the fuck off of here.
I got it. Or you got it? Here. All right. Somebody mods, give Damage's link. I ain't kicking her off. That's my babe. That's babes. That's wifey. But I'm about to go into some deep waters here, man. I gotta concentrate. You know, I have ADD. So listen, man. Like I said in the beginning of this, I'm working on something with a subscriber, Jory. Shout out. Don't know if she's in it here or not or listening. If you are in here, I missed your comment. My bad. And wifey's working on it too. Look, so there's a lot of things, man. I'm just bringing a couple things right here. If you know about them, you've seen them. If you heard it already, that's great. If not, well, you learned something. But just new stuff that I haven't talked about. We call it Truckee, all that. But look, man, I want to tell you about this, right? People have all their own conspiracies with this case, all type of stuff going on, right? You know, because you're stuck. You're stuck. Why are you stuck? You're stuck for one reason. I'm gonna talk about 3 cases tonight. You're stuck because for one reason. I don't care what information you have, who you watch. You watch everybody. You watch not only every YouTuber, every media. You're still stuck at some point, and it happens the same way in major cases. And I'm going to use 3 names tonight. Gabby Petito, which we were out there the whole time, Summer Wells, and now Kylie. At some part in the investigation. It went from local PD or sheriff handling it to feds. 3 cases. Think back to each 3. Think back. Everybody in the chat. Now, there came a point in each case where there was a major mess up in the case, a major mess up. We could debate what mess up it was in each case, okay? But there was a mess up. Something happened. And who came? The feds. The feds came in. I remember it clearly with the Petito case. There was the colonel, the captain, colonel, whoever he was for Northport PD, screaming that they had surveillance on the Laundrie's house, and they got it confused that it was Brian Laundrie's mom that they really had on camera. They got it confused. And the next thing you know, feds come in. At this point in each case, Gabby's, Summers, and Kylie's, there's a point where that's it. It's now feds. And now, man, when they come in, everything changes. Everything changes. Because you no longer get like maybe daily local PD reports. You don't get those no more. Or weekly news press. You don't get none of that no more. No. Because the local police, that's the guy down the street from you. That's the guy, your coworker's dad is a cop, or brother or cousin. That's your friend's cousin or something. What I'm saying is it's community. It's easy to reach. Questions, contact, talk. But when it gets to the feds, man, what they tell you is what they tell you. That's it. That is it. Game over. There ain't no weekly thing. When they feel like talking, they're going to talk. And that's all you're going to get. And my point to this is, when I'm out there in a Petito case, man, shit. Them motherfuckers were lying. Them motherfuckers were lying. They were lying. People were getting mad at the media. Yeah, I know it's fake news. Trust me, I get it. But hold on a second. You can't get mad at the media when the feds are telling you, hey, it was 6 feet out there. We can't go searching out there. It's 6 feet deep. It's been 6 feet deep for months. No, it wasn't, motherfuckers. It was never 6 feet deep. You talking about the river that runs through the 25,000 acres? Yeah, that's 6 feet. But the dry area was barely ankle deep. I've been saying this for months. But I'm catching the feds lie after lie. Lie after lie. And the media pushes the lies. But at the same time, they lie about all type of shit. They were telling us, oh, this park the reserve is closed. No, we're searching today. Closed. Nobody in. I'm literally live, scared that feds are going to come after us. There wasn't even there was nobody in sight. It's live on the channel. Literally, a park ranger had to kick us out. That's who did it. There was no cops and feds there looking anywhere. Man, I'm telling you, they lie. Lie after lie after lie. And the information is limited. It's very limited. Who can remember when they pulled up at the Petito case, the feds, and they come out with a couple brown bags and whatnot? They never said what they found. We didn't even learn until the Petitos were in court that the mom had wrote a letter to the son saying, if you escape jail, I'm going to bake you a cake and put a key in it. How come that was never released? Because it's what they want to tell you is all you're going to get. And I'm talking a lot about the Petito case right now, just because I know a lot of you know what I'm saying is real because you saw it live in time. But if you think about it, in each case, and I'm only using 3 cases. If you know about other cases, like detail for detail, put it right in here for what I'm saying. But at some point, it's the same thing, people. At some point, there's a major F up. There's a major police F up. There's a major police F up, and the feds swarm in. And the whole narrative changes. I wasn't at the Summer Wells case. Wasn't there. I was supposed to go, but I didn't. I'm looking at the Kylie case. It's weird, man. People keep saying it's a cover-up. It's a cover-up. Yeah, man. Yeah. What I'm telling you is this. I went searching for Brian Laundrie. A lot of you in the chat know this. I know they were lying. I know they were lying. I've been saying this well before tonight. The narrative changes when the feds come, people. The narrative changes completely. The narrative changes. Man, the last press conference for the Summer Wells, you have Ronnie Lawson up there, stand next to the TBI lady. He says about all of 30 seconds worth of something, and then the narrative is whatever she wants it to go, where she wants it to go. It seems to me, and personal experience being out, my wife as well, you guys know, it seems to me like at some point it's like the feds come on in to clean it up. And look, man, for what that's worth, the feds right now, the FBI, major shenanigans. There's political division within it. It's being exposed by somebody that exposes everybody. James O'Keefe is literally telling us he's interviewing feds. And it's a whistleblower telling everybody, hey, man, these people are not taking their oath right. Look, man, it even goes deeper than that, man. There could literally be an agenda behind it. But all I'm trying to tell you tonight, man, is I'm going to take some comments here in a second. Joey, I know you want to come up. Why is it in each of these 3 cases, at some point, the police fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line? And then the feds come in and the narrative shifts. Why? Why is it like that? And then when the narrative shifts, you don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. Nothing. This is exactly, and the Kylie case exposed it the worst. The worst. Because they messed up. Feds came in. It was a YouTuber. Man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They didn't make no announcements. They didn't give no thanks. Ugly people. There's something weird, man. I'm telling y'all, there's something weird going on here. But I think I know what it is. And I'm gonna put it together with somebody, a couple people. Of course it does, Patrick Robinson. No. Listen here. I don't know if it's lying. I think it's more or less of a cleanup. I think it's more or less of a think about what I'm saying. I should play the press conference on the Summer Wells case. Or even if I go back to the Petito case. Somebody let me know in the Kylie case, the time where the feds took it over. Let me know. I remember the Gabby case, the summer, I have a guesstimate, but the reason I'm talking about when TBI is up there with Ronnie Lawson, listen to him speak, and he speaks first, and then she takes over the mic. That's it. I think that's why AWP holding 2 videos back. Listen, I believe AWP, listen, this thing gets deep, people. I don't know if you're watching this channel for the first time or not, but you could go back and hear me say something was wrong with the feds out there. Okay, you could hear me say I'm scared, they're gonna be pulling me over, all type of stuff, man. They literally told us, man. They literally told us they're watching our lives, doing some creep shit. It's strange, people. How is there a coincidence in 3 different major cases? How? What I'm telling you is the same thing happened in all 3. Who disagrees with that? Be honest. Who disagrees with that? Because we can break it down. We're in Kylie's from close to the beginning because the party was on federal land. No way. I saw local police. You can find it. When they're in the water, searching for all her belongings, you could see sheriff, this and that. You could hear, there's interviews, everything. It's not from the beginning. It's a fumble the ball. Is Joey, you still in here? This is for Joey. Wifey texted, here you go. If you're in here. Fetters. Been sub since day one. I appreciate it. Look at what cops did in Colorado to Christian Glass case. They looked that case up. Oh, there's a couple more I was going to say. I was just trying to bring things that are recent.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Hold on real quick. Let me switch cameras. I forgot I was in the meeting. What's happening, brother?
Hey, I'm going to get you Mama Bird G. A lot of people do. And I'm going to get into that in a minute because this thing gets deep, man. You listening to what I was saying, Joey?
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
You watch us out there. You were down with the channel since then. And I know that you're paying attention politically with the feds. Did you watch the Project Veritas interview with the feds and the shenanigans there? Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that one. When did it come out?
Definitely worth a peek. What it is basically, in a nutshell, Project Veritas had an FBI agent come out and tell him, because he's getting attacked right now, and they basically said, hey, man, this is a political hit. And he's a whistleblower. It's a working FBI agent. He's telling James O'Keefe they blur his face, they change the voice, all that good stuff. And at the end, he gives a speech to the working fellow feds. And it's it's pretty heartwarming speech. He's like, man, look, hey, look, man, y'all took an oath. Y'all know what you're doing is wrong. And then you see the stuff with Trump. And look, not to make it political, but look, man, you cannot have feds attacking people like that. It doesn't matter what side is wrong. You know that. It's not even about left or right. It's about what the hell's going on. The point is, man, it gets deep, man. But for the cases, it's weird. Bro, there's a certain spot where in each case right here, bro, the police mess up and it's like the feds swarm in and then they grab the narrative. It would be a crazy thing for me to say just that. But when I could base it and back it, listen, I had to argue with people left and right because they're listening to the media. They're listening to whatever they're looking at. I'm like, motherfuckers, I'm from here. This shit ain't no 6 feet deep. The fuck you talking about? I went as far to point the camera on the trees. You could see the water stain. It's nothing 6 feet deep.
No.
It's barely ankle deep. And then I'm live. The people blame the media a lot. The media, listen, the media does lie, yes, but the media is repeating talking points that they're getting updates from the feds. It's the media to tell everybody, hey, the park's closed today because the federal agents are in there looking for it. This shit was not closed, and that wasn't one day or one mess up or an edit. Man, there was about 4 different times we caught them. They would announce it, push the narrative. We're in there, man. A lot of other stuff, man. Listen, man. I don't even want to say some things because I'm scared to say it, really, or maybe smart enough not to say it publicly. But I'm telling you, I caught them people lying, Joey, a lot out there. I'm talking about the feds.
Well, look, they don't have a 99.9% fucking conviction rate for nothing, bro. Like, you know, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? 99.9 conviction rate. Come on, man. You're not gonna get that high number on convictions if you're not doing something foul. I'm just saying. Yeah, you got to be doing something foul.
It's freaky, man. What do you think? Did you hear Noel? Are they doing training? What does this person say? Have they ever told us about any live law enforcement training events? I never seen that.
No.
Absolutely, Frankie. Absolutely. It's freaky, people. Joey, it's weird. Like the Petito case was weird altogether. I had to stop even talking about it, man. But listen, bro, I caught the people lying, dude. Lying. Even at the end, bro. At the end, they. You remember the last day I was out there?
Yeah.
Did you watch the press release?
Yeah.
When we first went out there, they're talking about off camera, we're speaking to them, and man, they told us they found a Billy Western out there, right? And it was dudes. Straight lie. Now, the last one, it could have been like a throw off or to mess with us. I don't know, but why say it? So I can't hold them on that. But just major other things, dude. Then
let's make sure we get that in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brandon.
Absolutely.
No, so we just gotta make sure we get let's go Brandon in there.
It's just weird, dude. It's in the Kylie case. It's crazy, bro. You got that shit is crazy. You've been following it, right?
Fuck yeah, I've been following, and I'm fucking on Upchurch's goddamn video, bro. Did you see that video?
I saw him get at you. Yeah, I saw him get at you.
But he shouted me out on his community page too, though, and shouted me and Dusty out for confronting that dude too, though. So, but
listen, what happened with that? If I can understand it right, you were on the panel with the dude. He was breaking down the gangbang thing, correct?
Okay, so yes. Well, listen. So, I had gone on to that dude's panel a couple times because it came up in my feed after Ryan went up there with the whole Zanime thing, right?
This is the guy that talks like a game show host, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. That dude Tony, right? So, the first night I went up there, I think was either, the first night I went up there, I believe was when some girl fell out, like she went out on a diabetic coma, man, and we ended up getting the paramedics there, the cops there, and shit. It was crazy, dude. I don't know how we did it, but Leslie was in here on the phone. I was on the phone. People in the chat were trying to find information out, and we ended up between two fucking dispatch ladies. We in 2 different states. We got the cops there on her front porch to make sure she was okay. She literally went like this, and then a little bit later, she was like this, and she was doing
this is on the guy's panel.
Yeah, bro. So I went up there. Anytime I was up there, he didn't talk nothing like that, right? And I didn't watch his like old content. And when I was up there, it was like, C Fowles goes up to this dude named C Fowles. He's a youngster. He's 27. And and he's an alcoholic, bro. He drinks a lot. So I was trying to talk to him and work with him, and I'm still in contact with him to this day. And we all walked away from that shit though once we saw what was going on, and then I went back and saw what he said to Ryan's mom. I was like, oh hell no, bro, right? But he didn't do none of that shit when I was on a panel, bro, because I wouldn't tolerate no shit. If I heard some shit like that, I'd be gone. I'd call him on me gone. So he never, like, when I was up there, I never heard anything like that. But I know what he's doing. He's using sarcasm. He uses a lot of sarcasm. So like
what was the he posted, Ryan got his I believe Upchurch with the gangbang DM. I believe that's 100% real, but he didn't go into detail like what is it about. Like, right. I understand the grasp of it. This is about Kylie Rodni. This guy's he's having people over that are literally saying that they're at the party and this and that, and or sticking up for them, and he's saying things like that. I get that, but is there deeper meaning to it?
Okay, so this was my point, right? So I used to have on my Free from Fedder's Grove channel, I had my Instagram wide open. Now it's back to private, but when it was wide open, I used to get DMs, spam. I never got anything about gangbanging anybody, but I got DMs, right? Like I would get spam DMs, and like you got to be careful because that's how they hack your shit. So I would always just block them and delete it, right? I wouldn't even open it because I was always worried about getting hacked or whatever. So what I did is I didn't hear anything before I went up there about anything. I didn't hear that dude disrespect Ryan's mom or nothing. If I would have heard that, I would have never even went up there in the first place to say anything other than fuck you, right? But I didn't hear that. I woke up, I was sleeping, and I woke up, and it was towards the very end of their conversation, and I saw what was going on, and I went up there, and I was always under the impression that if somebody deletes their DM, like their account, that DM can no longer be seen. So I went up there and I was like, look, logic will tell you that this could be a scam. It could be a troll. It could be all kinds of things. You know what I mean? But that's what I was saying. I used to get messages like that all the time. But then my buddy, he got at me right after and he's like, you're wrong. You can see them. If they don't. Who was
the message from though?
Now he changed it up. When he was up there that night, he said he said that can't remember his exact words, bro, but he wouldn't answer like questions, bro. He wasn't trying to answer nothing.
I saw that.
He said something about it was a scam or something, and then he when he was on that other dude's channel, that dude that keeps Psycho Babble, whatever his name is, when he was on his panel the other night, I heard him saying that it was a Nigerian scam, and that he had to have had conversation with him if he knew it was a Nigerian scammer. And it's like, but what? Listen, Nigerian scammers are usually trying to get money from you, and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, bro. Like, I've never gotten like a gangbanging DM from a Nigerian scammer.
But could they prove that he sent it to somebody or somebody sent it to him?
There was no proof of any of that. Like, there was no proof that he opened it. There was no proof that he responded, but he wouldn't show proof either. But check this out. Now, if you go to my channel on Free from Fedder's Grove, we had that night when C-Files was up there. C-Files was you could tell he was like disturbed because he likes Upchurch. He considers himself to be Creek Squad. And he was up there.
Not feeling this guy, Tony.
No, he's a piece of shit. If you go look at the videos I did on him. I have a girl that came forward that right in front of his wife.
I've been seeing you going live, but I've been jumping in your chats, mofo, and you ain't seen me. But it's on the other channel, the one that got lost.
Yeah. So and plus I've been having like 300 people in the fucking chat, dude, and it's going crazy, and like I can't focus on it all. But so anyways, this one girl named Ashley came forward. She was on there, talking about adopting this girl's baby. And I guess she was talking to him on the phone. She had a conversation with him on the phone, and the dude told her, hey, C-Files is bisexual. I'm not really into guys, but this is what Ashley said. But I wouldn't mind watching a couple girls, do their thing. And she's like, excuse me? And she goes, isn't your wife there too? You talk like that around your wife? And, she told me, fuck you. And she, cut ties with them. So she came up on my channel and expressed that. So I started learning all kinds of shit after all this happened, right? So you got to go watch my videos, bro.
You know
on
what
both channels.
The dude Tony lost me at this, right? He accidentally said something that I would never on accident.
The pedophile
say.
thing.
He goes, this is what he said. Yeah, he goes, I'm into pedophilia. I mean, necro, whatever the word is.
Necrophilia.
Bro, what the?
Right.
Really?
So look,
who
he
accidentally
uses,
says that, bro? I've never in my life said, "Hey, I'm a Jomo." Oh, I mean Trump supporter. Like it doesn't go like that. It doesn't work. Like
exactly, bro.
You know
exactly, bro. And I never heard him say that. I wasn't on the panel when he said that shit. I wasn't up there, bro. You know, if I heard that shit, I would have told him more to go fucking get fucked. So you know, what I mean, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, I know he's using sarcasm, but the thing is that, like you said, the first word that came to his mind fast.
Yes, exactly, bro.
Exactly. And then he's like, oh no, I mean necrophiliac, and it's like, bro, come on, bro. If that's the first thing that
they
popped
don't even
into
sound
your
the
head,
same.
yeah, exactly, bro. So like, you know, so once I church made before church even made that video about, I was already on other channels telling the truth and about exactly what happened and explaining my story. And then the next day, fucking that video came out, and I was like, motherfucker, man.
He didn't go at you too hard though, bro.
But he did. I mean, in my the way I take it is he kind of he lumped me into the whole group, bro. You know what I mean? It's like I, you know what I mean? But check this out. So this dude C-Files, bro, he's obviously had a lot of trauma and a lot of pain. And he would go up there.
Who is the C-Files?
He's a young kid. He's 27. He's a white dude, a skater. He's real talented on the skateboard, bro. He's real talented. These are other
true crimers? Because I never even heard
No. These are people. He runs that Insomniac thing late at night, bro. So he does his little true crime thing, and then he has this thing called Insomniac Hour late at night.
Oh, it's like a panel?
Yeah, and he'll let anybody call in and
don't promote it. Don't promote it. I don't know.
So anyways, C-Files, I took a liking to him. And I saw that he had a problem drinking. And I started talking to him when I was on the panel. I'm like, bro, you know, you need to cut back on drinking, bro, because if you're depressed, because every time I went up there, we were having like real conversations about real shit. You know how I am, bro. Like I like to have like intelligent conversations. I'm not going to be up there if the shit's stupid. So, you know, and he was talking about how he was depressed. We were talking about depression and stuff. And I told him, look, bro, you know, drinking ain't going to help your depression, bro. It's a depressant. You know, you need to cut back. And then people were like, yeah, stop drinking. And I'm like, look, you can't stop cold turkey, though. And I was explaining to him because of DTs and stuff. That's one way you can die from stopping drinking cold turkey, period. That's the one thing you can die from.
It's one of the worst detoxes. I agree with
exactly. You. So I got the kid down to a 6-pack of beer a day, bro. I got him down to a 6, and he's a whole different person, bro. But check this out. I heard while I was on there one night, Tony was like, yeah, man, you know, C-Files, if you're serious, you can move down here to Arizona and, you know, we can get you a job and stuff. And I started thinking about it after everything happened. And I'm like, bro, where are you? Where are you going to have him stay? In the house with you and your wife? And then Ashley came forward, right? So then I started thinking about the way he made him feel. He made dog C-File out that night. When Ryan came up, Ryan's like, okay, so you're going to post this on your community channel so I can go check it out because I'm confused. I really don't know what's going on here. And C-File's like torn, bro. And then that dude Tony started playing on him, bro, like his emotions on the rest of the live. And I was like, what the hell, bro? Like that's, you know what I mean? So I started thinking about it and I'm like, man, dude. So I got it C-Files. I'm like, don't you dare go to Arizona, bro.
Who can get a message for the dude Upchurch? Look, Upchurch is popping on all these lives. I've been
trying to get him to come through, bro, and talk so I can talk to him, bro, and whatever. Look, bro. I mean, I got 9,000 subs on my channel. He ain't coming over.
Anyone watching this is an easy thing, man. You could send him this video. You could get the timestamp. Look, man, I don't like the glare, and I don't like none of his friends. They're all busters. It's not the first time me saying it. Man, and if you buy, I don't want a $500 donation. Just a plane ticket, right? I just want a plane ticket and your followers. So this is easy, Upchurch. You fly me to Tennessee because he stays in Tennessee. I'll smash that dude. And all you have to do is post it. Easy peasy, done. Okay, what were you saying?
No, yeah. So I mean, it's all good though, bro. Like, he's like I said, he shouted me out. I went on there, bro. The other, like 4 days ago, I went
That's
on.
a promise, though, Upchurch. If you are watching, like, just go back on the
He's not in
channel and look.
Tennessee though. That dude's not in Tennessee. He's in Arizona.
I know everything about that dude, man. And you were on the live. Remember the live? He jumped on my panel that first time. He said that pussy shit. Oh, you try to lure in your kid. Remember that?
Oh, you're talking about the glare, bro. You're talking about the glare.
The glare, yeah. He isn't
Yeah,
Tennessee.
I thought you were still talking about Tony, bro.
I will smash that dude. No, I switched it up. But real quick, remember that first time he hopped on the panel and he said, and I was arguing with him. He tried to say, "Oh, it's why you lower your kids in," and this. Remember that creep shit he said?
Yep, remember exactly what he said.
So the second I see him arguing with Upchurch on the panel, and then I don't know who the chick was or whatever, but he turns around and kisses her. He does that. He does the same creep move. Oh, she's probably underage. It's like, it's weird, right? Like, why do you stay like thinking like that, bro?
Right.
Like it's like you, Tony, you guys, you stay thinking that weird shit. Like you're steady thinking about it. This dude's steady. Oh, I accidentally said pedophile. Nah, bro, you're thinking about the shit, bro.
Exactly. Bro.
No, that's not a normal reaction, dude. That's not a normal reaction.
It's like, dude, it's like just like these dudes that go in there and say, "Oh, well, I pled guilty because this or that." Fuck you, bro. You pled guilty. You're guilty, motherfucker. You're a chomo in my eyes. I don't give a fuck. I would never plead guilty to something like that, bro.
I don't know. Maybe somebody gets attention.
But yeah, fuck them, bro. Go watch my videos, bro. Go watch my videos on both Free from Fetters Grove and Breaking Fetters, bro, and you'll understand.
I will. Listen, what I'm gonna do is
there's interviews of 3 different people. One of his mods on my channel. There's all kinds of shit. People came forward, bro.
Check the comments out. I was in there. You just didn't see me, bro. But man, hey, I hope what I'm gonna do is watch it after this live, and then I'm gonna post the link for everybody, bro. This is free, y'all. He's one of my mods. He's always in here. Show him love. Hey, drop your link, man.
Yeah, I did earlier. I'll drop it again, though. Yeah.
But listen, what about the case? What do you think about what's
Kylie?
your? I mean, it's crazy, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I think there's definitely foul play. I think something happened to her. I don't think that party was as big as they're saying. I think it was a smaller party. I think maybe 60 people, maybe 40, 60 people. I don't think it was as big as they say it was, bro. And I think there were some older people there that were probably into some fucking sick shit. And I think something bad happened, bro. I don't know what. Something.
I'll delete. Sorry, bro. They're saying trying to get Upchurch's attention. I'll delete my channel. It's gone. I'll do it live. If he's willing to buy me a ticket to go up there, I'll smash that dude. Smash him. I would love to smash him. This is not starting from tonight. I don't like that dude. I don't like his friends. And I see what he says to that was weird. Like, why? Like, debate somebody if you disagree with them, but why do you have to throw this weird shit in? And I was on the line with Upchurch. I think why never got his attention because I don't like listen. Only thing I don't like what he said, man, is Kylie is not a real person and posting the Gabby pictures because I'm out there, bro. I put a lot of work in that. But that's it. That's all. I mean, everything else he does say, shit. It's that motherfucker's like the new YouTube Alex Jones. It's coming true. I'm just saying. Some people are still confused about the Kiely Rodni thing. I don't know how. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I've been following the whole thing. Yeah, there's so many coincidences, bro, and just so many links and ties. Yeah.
It's crazy. I was lost, though. I'm glad you hopped up, because I was lost on the gangbang thing because and the only reason I broke off to the glares because they made another thing about it with this lady Laura and stuff. And but that dude Tony is a certified weirdo, right?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, bro, now that I watched some of his older videos and saw that clip, that what came to his first came to his mind with that sarcasm shit, and just the people that came forward and came to my channel and spoke their truth, bro. Like, yeah, no doubt, bro. The dude's got pedophile tendencies for sure, bro. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he's a pedophile, but he's got tendencies for sure.
I understand.
And there's definitely something up with him, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely something up with him, and he definitely mistreats women.
Does he have a big, huge channel?
Nah, it's like
How many
he's got
subs
like
did I
11,000, 11,
It's
and
huge, right?
that's the thing too. Yeah, he's got like 11,000 subs.
Oh, no, it's bigger than that. My bad.
No, it's not that big. But the thing, and he lost some. So and he lost some after this. But the only thing that trips me out, bro, is like how the fuck did he get those interviews, bro? Because you know that, and I started thinking about this after the fact. Because I honestly, bro, like I didn't really watch the whole anime interview. I wasn't getting that involved into it then. Now I started.
Chi-Chi. Sorry.
That's right. So I didn't get that involved into it until after all this shit really started happening. Then I started going back and watching his other videos and really paying attention to what kind of character this dude is. And how did he get that interview with Sammy like that? How did he get that, bro? Like, there had to have been way bigger channels that reached out to that girl, and he went and she chose that weirdo to go. Hey, bro, and do me a favor, bro. Do me a favor. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there, bro. I don't even need it. Never mind. But yeah, it's crazy, bro, that he got that interview, and then the whole anime thing. After I watched it, the first night that she first popped up on there, that was strange, bro. Like, all that was just weird. Her camping out in the back of her ride, bro, at the spot.
Look at the comment on the screen, bro. Look at the comment.
Yeah, I already know. I'm already on it. I already got. Listen, he's gonna have cops knocking on his door soon. Believe that. There's people that are onto this dude.
Where does he live? What state?
So check this out, though. Before I found any of this out, man, this girl Jessica, I was because what happens? I get up early, bro. I get up like 3 a.m. for work. I don't leave until like 6. But I get up at 3. I'm one of them dudes who's got to get up and have my coffee, and I got to wake up, bro. I can't just get firemaned out the house. I got to have my time. I come in the office, I watch shit, I chill, I relax, I get my mind right before I leave for work. And
right.
So I would that's that insomniac hour. That's what I started hopping on, because he was live all the time, and like I said, it popped up my feed because of Ryan. So I forgot where I was going with this, bro.
I told Noelle to do that because she doesn't sleep. She has weird sleep patterns. She has a problem falling asleep. I told her, man, go live on YouTube. It'll be a good thing,
Start something like that, because there's a lot of people that got insomnia. Leslie's got insomnia, bro. She can't sleep. She's up and down all night. But I forgot where I was going with that, man. I fucking had a brain fart right now, dude. Anyways, bro, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I totally forgot what I was talking about.
It's cool.
But yeah, it's strange, bro. It's just the whole thing's strange, bro. And dude's definitely a strange cat, man. And yeah, you'll see, bro. You'll see the interviews and stuff, and like I said, the adoption thing. That's what I was talking about, the adoption thing. So check this out. So I wake up one morning and I'm watching. I'm not on the panel. I'm just watching. And he's got this girl up there named Jessica, and she's saying she's a DV victim, and she's
where's this from? Anybody in the chat?
Arizona.
I don't miss you. Arizona.
Arizona.
Okay.
Phoenix area. So yeah, I got pictures of his house, his 3 properties. I got all kinds of information over here, bro. Believe me, I'm on it, bro. You already know. So anyways,
he does look like he's probably sniffed at least 4 or 5 little boys' bicycle seats, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, much. The more I look at the dude, do I look like his brother, though, bro? Because somebody started trying to say I'm his brother, bro. Like, really? Like, that's some fucked up shit. See, that's the kind of shit that bothers me, bro. Some people take shit too far, though, bro. And but it is what it is, bro. I'm not going to sit here and fucking explain myself to nobody. Dude don't look like Tony. Tony's a bust. Yeah, it's not worth it, bro.
I got flaws on him.
Yeah, so I woke up and me and Leslie were up, and there was this girl named Jessica on the live. She was on the panel. She was on the phone. I don't know if she was up on the panel or she was on the phone, but she was talking about how she was a DV victim and she was pregnant and she was going to put the baby up for adoption. And like I said, this is before I kind of saw any weird shit or anything like that. And I said, hey, me and my wife can't have kids, and we'll get a lawyer when the time's right, and if she's really serious, we'll adopt that baby. You know what I mean? And so then the next morning, and I gave my email address and stuff, and I said, tell her to contact us. So the next morning, I wake up to another one of his lives, and there's another chick up there talking about she's going to adopt the baby. So I immediately get in the chat, and I'm like, because people were like, well, I thought Fetty and his wife wanted to, thinking about adopting the baby when the baby comes. Weird. And I got in there, and I'm like, hey, I'm backing out of this. I'm cool. I don't know. And then there started being like a GoFundMe put up, and then he went to her apartment and shit. And so it ended up, I went back and watched. Yeah. So, and then come to find out that girl Ashley got a lawyer. That girl Ashley got a lawyer. She came on my channel. That's the one that he talked all funny to, that came and did the interview on my channel. She got a lawyer and found out that she can't even adopt the child because the baby's being taken by CPS right when it's born.
Wow. Drugs?
She's already had 3 kids that are with her mom, and she's already had another one that was adopted, and CPS didn't even know about it. She wasn't even supposed to adopt that one. And there's more to it. I'm gonna be for slander purposes, you know what I mean, and lawsuit purposes. I'm not gonna say too much more about it, but let's just say that she's living a dangerous life with that child in her. If you get what I mean.
Got what you're saying. Loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear.
And it's sad. It's sad, and it's sad that Tony would allow. Not do a better job at making sure somebody is who they say they are. I mean, it's just all of it is now that I've looked back and I went back and watched him go to her apartment and stuff, and I didn't even see any of that. And I'm just like, wow, dude, like something is up here, like big time. And I learned a valuable lesson, man. Before I go on anybody's panel, I'm going to go back and fucking seriously dissect their fucking videos before I even step foot on their panel. Because you just never know, bro. Because when I went back and watched all this old content, I was like, oh, hell no, this dude's weird as fuck.
Lesson learned, bro. Lesson learned,
bro. Like, listen, and to people in here, to people in the chat, to people watching, don't go on anybody's panel, man, unless if you did a little homework on them. Because straight up, man, you just never know. So
yeah, you know what? I have to give you a shout out on that, because I'm thinking about it on a non-biased way. I'm looking at this guy. I'm having him in my mind, and he does kind of come off like a pretty smooth, normal thing right there, right? But then the second that it gets exposed, you look at it different. You can say what you say now, but it's easy to because you want to hop on the panel, give your input. So yeah, it's absolutely good point, bro. Good point for sure.
And like one night I went up there, one of the nights I went up there, it was a discussion of depression, bro. And I got post-traumatic stress disorder. I've been dealing with mass depression since I lost my grandmother. You know what I mean? In 2018, you know that, bro. Like, I mean, I broke down and cried in front of 340 people the other night, bro, in tears like a fucking baby. So I mean, it's like, and I didn't. Go ahead.
I got somebody hit the link, so I want to.
All right.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just jumping on just to say hi and to, I don't know, you had said something earlier about me coming on. So.
Yeah, not tonight. I'm going to do the Kylie Rodni discussion tonight because I want to get back to what I was saying, but I'll have you on in the future for sure. For sure.
All right. Thanks.
What do you think about the case, though?
What I think about what you're doing now or what we're going to be working on?
No, what do you think about the case, the topic right now?
Oh, Kylie, man, I'm going to tell you right now, it's straight up foul play. Nothing but foul play. And the Tony dude that y'all are talking about, I actually was on not the panel, but I jumped in because I couldn't sleep one night last week. And yeah, they got to talking about, they prank called somebody or whatever, some lady or something. I think it was trying to call strip clubs or something. And he was just like talking about strangling people and hiding bodies. I was like, I got to go. I can't be up in here because that's on my niece side. So I was like, no way.
Yeah, that's the
All
thing,
right.
bro. Like he go ahead.
I'll get with you, Natasha. All right, I'll get with you. I'm gonna have you on shortly, though. All right.
All right, thanks.
All right, no
What's
problem.
up, man?
What's happening?
Nothing, man. Living the dream. What's up, Federal? Salute, man.
Bro.
Salute, brother.
Look, there's some things that
I
nobody's
saw your
addressing.
comment.
Sammy's mom, and then also, okay, Sammy's mom, if you try to research her as a lawyer, there's nothing that shows up as her lawyer. Now, there is something for her working for one of the local counties. I'd have to go back and look. It's one of the surrounding counties there where she works for law enforcement.
Her dad is I think, a lawyer or a criminal.
Well, I think
her father.
They own now they also own a private investigator company. Now, the other thing that nobody's talking about, and from what I hear, a lot of the locals are really upset about, and you could research this yourself and fact check me, there's over 400 missing people in the 6 surrounding counties of Truckee in the last 6 months. Now, that's the last 6 months. I mean, that's a high number if that's a rural area.
Yeah, I can speak on this, bro, because I'm from California. I'm from Southern California. I moved out to Florida in 2019, and that part of California, bro, over there, and the Nevada, borderline and everything over there, is very strange. It's a very rural area. The people that do live out there and that have nice houses are big money. But they do have other little areas, but it's very rural. There's not a big community out there. Everybody knows everybody out there. And it's a very strange community. And there has been, I watched a documentary on it not too long ago. I can't remember the name of it. And yeah, that whole the sheriff's department up there, everything, bro. Like there's a lot of questionable shit happening. People showing up missing left and right, all kinds of stuff, bro. So he's absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing is, man, like you're talking about the feds and spinning a narrative on these cases. Look, man, if this is America, we're supposed to be one of the, the number one country in the world, but yet we have 900,000 people go missing each year without a trace. Like, I mean, in the 21st century, like that just it don't seem like it should happen,
Right.
Well,
I don't know,
man. You got to remember, bro, this shit gets deep. Okay, look, I'll play something that'll blow everyone's mind here in a minute. But listen, we all have phones, right? It's another part of this I've been saying too. There's a lot of shit that I saw out there in Petito case that I never spoke about, but it all is starting to match up, man, at each case. And it's crazy because why do some cases get more attention than others? Why does it's always, if you really look at it at real detail, they all have little matches, right? But the point is with the phone, in every major case, I don't care who it is. I can talk about 3 right now: Petito, Wells, and Kylie. But in every major case,
it's a missing phone.
The phone goes. You know why the phone goes? Because it's 2022. They could pinpoint us wherever we go. On a Fitbit, on the phone, all type of smart things. Man, come on. It pings, all type of shit. But the phone has to go off the top. In every case, the phone has to go. Because once they got that gone, they really control the narrative. But on every case, the cops mess up. And then the feds come in to clean it up, to cover it up, really, to be straight with everybody. And you can say, well, how do they cover it up? Look, man, it's reach. There's a lot of factors to it. But think about it. If this was in your town, right, either one of y'all, you can get a hold of local PD. You can blow them up. A lot of people can. You can't do that to the feds. You get an answering machine.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do this shit, man, and on big cases. It really, there's more to it as well. But I'm not getting to it all tonight. But what I've seen is the cops mess up. They fumble the ball on the 1 yard line. It's the fourth quarter with 5 seconds left. The police mess up. The feds come in. They grab the narrative. That leaves the local police alone. They don't have to answer the public. None of that. They can say, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's federal now." And then the feds are going to be zip mouth. And they're only going to tell you what they want to, man. Yeah. You know, it keeps the same shit happens. If you can understand all that, and then you have, then you know that the feds right now are doing a lot of shit, a lot of shenanigans. Man, it gets real. It gets real, man.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, man. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and drop them facts, man, about this case, because I think it's really fishy that many people's missing in a small area. Also, look, man, both you guys I see are doing the true crime thing. Start posting some of these missing kids in your area like that nobody hears about, because that's one thing I think as true crime YouTubers, man, like we got to get these other kids that's missing their faces out there, man, because they're just as important as these other people, you know?
Absolutely. I agree.
But look, man, I don't mean to be disrespectful and jump off here. My little ones want me to hang out and watch a movie with her, man, before she gets ready for school. So y'all have a blessed night, man. And look into what I said, Matt.
I will post. I got you, man.
All right. Much respect, guys.
All right, brother. Likewise.
I'm trying to do something right quick.
And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't even want to start getting too deep into what I think, man. But
it's crazy.
All this runs so much deeper than I think anybody even realizes. And I was on my live today. We were talking about a few things. We talked about abortion for a little bit, but we also talked about our kids. Our kids are straight fucking under attack right now. You know what I mean? And
Operation Save Our Children. Shout out to my subscriber, Mike D. He always says that. Where you at, Mike? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Mike D, right there on the screen, he always comments that, man. It's weird, dude. It's weird. You're right about that, though. They are under attack. In the schools, everything.
Schools everywhere, bro. The fucking sexual trafficking rings that are going on, everything. They're under attack. And it's us as you know, strong men to make sure that, you know, we're taking care of them, man, and protecting them and our wives and you know what I mean? And we need to start standing up for that shit. I mean, hey, I want to bounce something by you real quick. Have you had any conversation with any law enforcement down there about what our rights would be as far as if we decided to do like some pedo hunting type shit, setting them up, luring them in and exposing them? Will they arrest them? I'm gonna go down and talk to the St. Lucie County sheriffs. I'm gonna find out what the parameters are and what kind of parameters I would have to stay within. And if they have a sex crimes unit, if they will arrest them, if I have the chat logs and everything. Leslie already said she'll fucking be the voice. She'll pretend to be the girl. I was thinking about starting to do it, bro. I would have to really control myself. I would have to really control myself because I got a history, a past, you know what I mean? And I was abused as a child. So, you know, I would have to really check my emotions. But I think I could do it because it would be worth, you know, exposing them or possibly getting them. I think
they're gonna probably make you go. They're probably gonna tell you you have to get you'd have to go through probably like what Dog the Bounty Hunter goes through or something like that, or at least get I don't know, because I have a buddy, man, that's a bondsman, and I could subcontract for him. It's weird. You have to look into it. Every place
YouTube won't allow it to post anymore. Oh wow, really? Because they used to. I actually been in contact with a dude. Yeah, there's a brother that does it that I'm back east that I was in contact with.
So Damage Good says.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Listen, while I have you up here, I want to tell you this because you're another creator, man. I said this last night when I was live. Look, man, about what everything that we're saying right now, we're getting a little off track, but I want to say this to people that are in here. Patreon is in the news right now. If you pay for Patreon, man, let me tell you what you're paying for. Okay, stop paying Patreon. It's not good. Okay, if you're a creator that has Patreon, man, you should stop using it or find something else. They're in the news right now, man, because they fired 17% of their security staff because people were reporting content on Patreon that had child porn, okay, and this group called MAPS, minor attracted person, MAPS. It's pedos. So the people were reporting it, bro, and Patreon was letting it ride. They weren't censoring them. They weren't taking it down. They weren't pulling it, but they would in certain different spots, like back in, if you questioned the election, or back if you had a question about when we had to all wear masks. If you're dropping that type of content, you had to go. But this is okay, man. Please, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Have you ever heard of Mambla?
No.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
It's just a Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's for sure 100% correct on Patreon. And listen, trolls out there, let me feed you. Make sure you get in the comments and Google this, trolls. Find out what I'm telling you right now is 100% true, and then go troll people that have Patreon. Make them stop using it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, so I put it up there, bro. If you want to share it, I'll read it.
Oh, I gotta add it? All right.
Yeah, you just got to share it. So guys, this is a organization, a group that's been in this country for a while now already. And I know about this group and community because I actually was molested when I was in elementary school by a teacher. So it's called NAMBLA. It's called the North American Man Boy Love Association. And Wikipedia has, it's also on the terrorist watch list and everything too. But I mean, shit, anybody that sports the Bessie Rob flag or the Gatlin flag now is fucking considered a homegrown terrorist too, right? So, I mean, they're going to lump us up with some pedophiles. How sick is that? The North American Man Boy Love Association, NAMBLA, is a pedophilia and I don't even know how to pronounce that, advocacy organization in the United States. It works to abolish age of consent laws, criminalizing adult sexual involvement with minors, and campaigns to release of men who have been jailed for sexual contacts with minors that did not involve what it considers coercion.
Wow.
The group, like you don't need to fucking coerce a fucking child, man. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. Like, you know.
Of course, it's disgusting.
I
got something else, Joey. Look at this. What I'm about to show you. Hey, it takes a real man to say what he said, y'all. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. It really does.
Well, I appreciate that, sis. I mean, I've been open about my life on YouTube for like 3 years now, man. I don't hide nothing. I am who I am, and if you don't like me, I can kind of go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about everything. But just be aware, like there's organizations and stuff out there that are actually going to bat to help people.
Look. Hold on. What's up with this? All right, here we go. Watch this.
There's a thing called a pedophilia pride flag. Now, this flag doesn't come as a surprise to me at all because I halfway expected pedophilia to be legal. So apparently I've been living under a rock for the past few years because there's a thing called a pedophilia pride flag. Now, this flag doesn't come as a surprise to me at all because I halfway expected pedophilia to be legalized many years ago because Democrats would stoop so low to be inclusive to everybody. So this right here is the pedo flag. The technical term of this flag is MAP, which stands for Minor Attracted Persons. Now, the fact that this flag even exists is disgusting in itself, but when I actually look at this flag and look at the colors, it disgusts me even more. So here's a breakdown of what the colors mean on the flag. The top two stripes are blue to represent attraction to young boys. The bottom two stripes are pink to represent attraction to young girls. The inner yellow stripes are to represent childhood and general attraction to minors regardless of their gender. And the middle stripe is white to represent innocence and unwillingness to offend. How disgusting.
Hey, real fast, man.
That's crazy.
Listen, hey, Sean Blue, man, you got to kind of listen. I know you've been a subscriber to the channel and all that, but just chill with all that stuff, man, because listen, chill with all that, all that crazy stuff in the comments, bro. I got a mod that's black. Just chill with all that, man. Everybody doesn't want to see that. I understand what you're saying. Look, me and Joey both been very truthful on our pasts. We both have a similar road. I don't know if you're. I know you've been a subscriber, so I'm not going too hard on you, bro. But all that stuff in the comments, man, it's just not. It's for what? That's it. Leave it there. Everybody doesn't want to see all that type of stuff. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this maps thing, bro. And yeah, I was familiar with the flag, and I didn't know the meaning of each color though. That's insane, bro. And I do know that they do use colors. That's why at this point, I'm afraid to even have a goddamn light, and fucking I got my light bars right here. But God, man, the way motherfuckers are throwing people under the bus lately, lights and shit, I'm like afraid to even have a light on, bro. Like, geez, man, I might be on a fucking short tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I didn't know there's meaning behind it. I don't know. I found that on Getter. I reposted on my Instagram. I talked about it a little bit last night. But dude, the Patreon thing is weird.
That's strange, bro.
Huge news, bro. I'm really going light on the story because I don't want to say it. I don't remember every bit of it. But it went in the means to somebody. They were reporting it to the security, and then the heads at Patreon told the security team, "Hey, just let it ride." And most of the security team were like, they just look at the ground and walked off. But then there was a couple that were like, hell no. And they had their morals and were like, nah, man, that shit is not right. And man, shout out to those people, man. For real. Shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I got to get back to this Kylie case, man. I'm going to
handle it, brother. You want me to jump off?
Yeah, I'm going to wrap this whole thing up here in a few minutes.
All right, brother.
Hey, man, drop your link. Joey, longtime friend. I'm glad you cleared up the Tony thing. The comment.
Yeah, fuck Tony, man. He's a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, believe me, you know me, bro. If I would have had any feeling like that at all and heard any weird shit like that, you already know I would have addressed it and immediately been off of that shit. So I mean, fuck him, and I'm after yesterday, I was pretty much done talking about it anyways, bro. Fuck him. But you can go watch the interviews and shit, and you'll see. I put them on blast. Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it. If I don't do it tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll text you afterwards. I'm going to talk to you about something else.
All right, brother. Live. All right, bro. I love you, bro. I'll talk to you later. All right, later, everybody in the chat.
Much love. All right. Is Tasha still in here? Natasha jumped on. I don't know if she's still commenting. I wanted to have you up on a separate panel. Joey's good people. Good live tonight. Man, listen, I want to get back on topic because I want to go somewhere with this the next time we go live. In each case, man, when you break these things down, there's something weird that happens. There's something really strange, man. It's like the police fumble and the feds come in, and it's really weird because you have limited information. One thing I want to point out is the amount of trolls with Kylie Rodni is very, very weird. Very weird. Yeah, I've been seeing that in chats. The amount of trolls that come by, really weird. There's no way people can put that on them kids. They don't have thousands of bank accounts. There's no way. It's weird, man. A lot of trolls bombarding chats. These people who hurt little kids many times destroy lives. Of course, Sasha. Of course. It's just weird, man. Weird with the trolls. Some channels get blasted with it more than others. Because I watch, just like y'all do, try to pick it up. And man, some channels get really or what's happened, but it's very weird, man. There's something strange, man, what's going on. We're living in weird times. We're living in weird times, man. We're living in weird times. I mean, listen, when beyond this, what we're talking about tonight, beyond this, when I watched Keith's interview about the FBI, and when I learned that they literally raided him for an alternative reason, and the hoops and the protocol they used to make that raid happen, it was weird. Then the Trump thing happened. At some point, you have to sit back and be like, man, like it's very strange to learn that what's happening. And I'm just telling you I don't care what side you're on the politics. Look, I can rag on Biden all the time. I don't want the dude getting arrested. He's an old man. I don't want Biden getting arrested. I don't like him. But man, I'd rather him not do the country right now. But if he was in Trump's spot, I wouldn't want it to happen. I'm not that much of a hater. I just don't care. Out of mind type of thing. You don't listen, man. Country's moving in a weird place, man. And y'all see it, man. I don't want to talk too much about politics, man, because I don't want to isolate my subs. All right, I don't care. And at the end of the day, man, look, yeah, I do like Trump and all that. Great. But the rest of them motherfuckers, I don't like. They don't do nothing. They don't do anything. Okay? I'm just saying. You know, and we're moving in a bad spot. It's almost like this thing is. But when it comes to cases, man, when the feds come in, shit gets weird. It really does. You know, I challenge y'all. I'm telling you about Gabby, Summer, and Kylie, right? If you know more details, you can put more in there. The Gabby case, I remember. The Summer Wells case, to be honest with you, I don't know when the feds came in. I remember the first presser they had, and then I remember the next two that came behind. They said the same thing in all three. I'm trying to remember when it was because they got blasted with information from social media, but that's really what they said every time. It's really weird. Really weird. It's really weird, people. When they hold the narrative, you don't get nothing. That bust load of, and yes, yeah, I've seen it. Politics need to start being discussed, though. So yeah, I'll talk about the. I saw the Martha's Vineyard thing. I saw it. I made a post on my TikTok. But it is what it is. Politics should be talked about, but you know, I don't want to get out the point. But really, when they get involved in cases, you have to understand that whole narrative. You really have to understand that point because it's just different. It's something that I lived through, and that's why I'm speaking on it. I seen what they did out in the Gabby case. They shut it down, people. They shut it down. They give you what you want, and that's it. And then after, man, they give you what you want. I'll say this. A lot of people think Brian Laundrie's still alive. right? I don't know. I have no idea. What I do know is it got weird out there. And when the feds had it, it was super weird. And everything changed. Everything changed. We have to wait on them to give you anything. And finally, they gave us a suicide note way after the fact. It looked like it was almost scripted. It really did. Okay. And then we find other information out from lawyers, from a lawyer being really mad about a current lawsuit. But why don't the feds tell us this? Because they're not gonna. And I'm telling you to apply this to each case. Like the Summer Wells case is funky. It's funky. It's real funky. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. It's funky. There's a phone missing in each case. The feds really, I don't feel like they did anything that the least amount of work in that case. I mean, what have they done? We just know they hold them. You know what we know about the Summer Wells case when it comes to the FBI? We know the FBI is handling it, and they don't want you to do any social media hints or tips. That's about it, because they've been very stern on that. With the Kylie case, it makes you wonder, like, does AWP, somebody told me this and it made a lot of sense. Does AWP, are they pushing for law enforcement to do the right thing? That's a lot of pressure on them people, man. A lot of pressure. And that's saying that they got something else in the clutch. And beyond that, they know there's something else. Possible. It's possible. It's the second time I've seen that today, Mama Bird. One of my favorite YouTubers said, will Illinois be the first state to do the purge? Huh. The feds know everything when they take the case, honestly. Of course they do, Mike. Of course they do. Matt Kimball asked me to do something I don't want to. Oh, whoopsies. What's that? It truly did seem scripted. Of course, man. I don't want to get off topic. I'm glad. Appreciate Fetters for coming up. Appreciate Grind and Shine for coming up. It does seem scripted, people. What I'm telling you, man, is this whole thing, man. I need people that are. If you're with me right now, then listen to what I'm saying. If you've been with me since Gabby case, or even if you haven't. If you feel what I'm saying, this whole thing could be about something else. It could be about something else, and that's what I'm trying to work on. But it's involving slideshows. It's invited. I want to give it to you, not just me talking, but me talking and showing y'all something at the same time. But look, man. Hey, look. It's coming in the future. I'm going to talk about it, and if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. But that's. Once it's up, and I got to switch the conversation lightning fast because I don't know how close I am to, hey, man, look, this shit is real, man. I'm telling you, it's real. And I'm out there and I see them lying. I would get so mad having to argue with people in the comments, live comments about my town, about the state that I grew up in, about the nature, about the water, everything. At some point, it's just like, man, you're all the way in Kansas or something, dude. You know, like I'm telling you, it's never been 6 feet. I'm live. Look, here's the entrance to the gate. Shooting the camera over there. It's wide open. It's the feds telling the media pushing the agenda, this and that, and much more. Man, they told us then people told us, man, that they had the weapon, man. Fuck it. I'll put it out there. Then people told us they found the weapon, man. Before we went live that day at the FBI presser, then people told us they found that they had the weapon, man. That was never disclosed. Nothing. Them people kept lying. The feds were lying. They were lying. They were watching us. They were going behind Doug Life from Northport, making arrests to keep people from getting the capture money. Man, they were doing a lot of creep shit, man. In each case, there comes a point where the cops mess up and they come in, and you have to think about this. I'm giving you 3 cases I'm telling you a lot and repeating myself for a reason about what I went through, because it's not what I'm telling you. You can watch me go through it if you want to. If you've been subscribed since then or you're new now, everything I'm telling you, you can literally go watch. Go to the Gabby Petito playlist and hit start. You'll see all that. With the Summer case, man, it's also weird. It's also weird. That's really weird too. That case is very weird. You know, on the Kylie case, you're at the end here. You're at the end here seeking more information because nothing's making sense. You have Sammy, a YouTuber, finding something in a very shallow water. There's pictures of law enforcement, not the feds, but like a sheriff, California sheriff. They did like a photo op where they have boats and stuff looking for the car. And here comes a number 1 YouTuber finding the car. Another dude on a canoe is finding the other shit. Man, it's weird, people. It's super weird. Really? That's crazy. Hold on, man. I gotta get a drink, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I'm putting together that slideshow, y'all, and I'm gonna do it. You know, a long time ago, I was gonna do you can't do giveaways on YouTube no more, but check it out. I'll show it to you. I got 2 of these. I guess it's against their terms and service or whatever, but you know, I follow the true crime stuff, horror movies, all that type of stuff. If I can get it, I'm going to show it to you. Look at the Chucky. It's a heavy necklace, right? It's heavy, but I was going to do a giveaway for it, but I don't know if I can. I have to figure it out. Shandia, are you still in here? I never knew you weren't a mod. I really didn't. So I don't know if you're still in here. If you're not, it's cool. Yeah, he had his hands in screwing up Summer's case. I think he's just a moron, though. Listen, that case is very weird. You have he was getting looked at. Trust and believe it. He was getting looked at. He's just too stupid. He's too stupid. But he was getting looked at. They had eyes on him. They know it. Trust me, they know what he's up to. Chucky's that dude, isn't he? Oh, you're in here, Shandia? My bad. I thought you were a mod the whole time. So I was like, man, let me mod her up. Camo, trust Jesus. Selena's in here. What's up, Selena? Wanda, if you want to call in, or what's the problem? I don't know. Whatever it is, you can call or text now, because I'm going to jump off here in a minute. What's up, Reese? Still in here, Reese, hanging out? Gina, you have a better chance if you text. Yes, damage the wifey is always right. And even when she's wrong, she's right. God damn it, to make my life easier. But hey, man, this thing here, it gets deep, and I want to try to break this thing down because there's one thing, if you can understand 3 aspects that it goes to, and I think there's a lot more than one thing, man. But I got to be able to show.
So apparently, I've been living under a rock for the
get out of here, lady. I got to be able to show y'all and speak at the same time. Camo Queenie. Hey, I appreciate you. When you text me before, the internet's all jacked up. I was scared to do this live. I didn't think it was going to be cutting in and out. For Laura, I would like to look. I'm going to keep it real with you. People think Laura is shenanigans on YouTube, and but you know, people think Laura is shenanigans, but. And I don't really watch her like that, right? But I was just thinking, I made a post last night. I'm like, damn, me and Laura, we got to have the same energy, right? Because I went through it with Cankles, she went through it with Cankles, and now she's going through it with Baby Gap. That's got to mean something, right? So I was going to jump up there, and I will. If I see her going live again, I just couldn't do it because the internet was all jerked up here. But hey, Gina, if you want to call in, you can call in. I'm going to jump out here in a few minutes. I want everybody to think about that, man. The feds, the second the police mess up, the feds, they do a weird grip on this thing, man. You have to think about it, man. It's crazy. A lot of y'all were out there when I'm out there. And I went live. I don't care. You can't find another YouTube channel in any case that literally went out there and gave y'all that much live footage. Me, my wife, no matter if it's on my channel. It's wide open, the Petito case. It's wide open. With live coverage. It might be choppy and jacked up because we're out in the woods, but it's way better than people doing scripted narratives. Hey, okay, today we're going to fall out and then blame it on Jody Sue. All that type of stuff. You know, for real. For real. But I think, man, you gotta keep it copacetic, man. You gotta have live footage out there. You know, and shout out to the dude a couple lives back. I was questioning the one dude that found the laptop. Now, look, people are still saying it's planted. I don't know how. I do believe he found it in the water, right? I don't know. All I know was the dude went out there and gave everybody some footage. And that is important because he is breaking off from whatever narrative is getting thrown our way because we get glued on this shit. People always told me, this is a distraction. And I always argued that point. I'm like, what do you mean? That's stupid. How is it a distraction? I'm going out there. I'm seeing grief and meeting family. They're crying. I'm going out there. I'm seeing the laundries hiding in their house, sneaking away to cell phone stores, going 100 miles an hour on the highway. There's no way that's fake. But then I'm paying attention and like it's not a distraction because I would go home and have to pick up the gas and put it in my car, and it's still expensive. I still remember Biden sucked. I'm not distracted, but really, you do get consumed in this. You do get consumed in this. In each of these cases, we all got consumed. Gabby, Summer, and now Kylie, super consumed. I wonder if there's something behind that, y'all. I'm not saying that it's a politically driven thing, but there's something weird. There's something really weird. I lived and showed y'all weird. A lot of y'all doubted. Some of you in the comments doubted me. You thought it was that deep until I showed y'all the trees and shit like that. We broke the narrative together out there. You cannot take what they say for face value on everything, man. You cannot be that closed-minded, man. You cannot do that. You have to take what you've seen out there and to apply it a little bit to each. And that's hard to do, but really not. And you can start by, in each one of the police, they fumble the ball, feds. Now what happens? They own the scene. They're feeding the media. Man, it ain't a coincidence 3 times, people. Come on, man. And I'm only saying 3. Nah, hell no. Don't be that ignorant. All right, I'm jumping off. You couldn't want to call out much. Hey, look, I'm working with a subscriber of mine and wifey. Not sure what channel it's going to be on, or actually, I think we're all going to have a 3-people panel. But I'm not done with this one. Much love and respect. A couple of new members came through and joined the member. Joey jumped on panel and donated. And I love seeing my members in the comments and my subs, man. Another good live. Y'all good people, man. Much respect. I'm hopping off. Y'all have a good week. And look, man, at White Boy Radio everywhere. Damaged goods everywhere. This is a hard subject to talk about. It really is. You know, because I really think there's an alternative motive when they get involved. And it's really about something else. As bad as I want to tell it, and I want to show it to you and tell it at the same time, it's kind of scary to do this. And I'm only telling y'all this because, again, I don't want to keep saying and repeating myself, but you've lived it and seen it with me out there. And man, I think this is something deeper, y'all. But I'm going to try to put it together. There'll be videos in between until I do. But I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Much respect, y'all.